Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome. How's everybody doing? We are back. What an awesome market, right? We're just technically repricing the new week opening gap slowly, but at least it's doing it, so that's something good. Abyss, oh, I miss you there. I'm sorry I wasn't on Discord, but we can do a 5-minute. Absolutely, we'll find the time for it today or tomorrow. All right. Green, hey there, Ed. Good morning. Itwip, good to see you. And Martin is back. Good afternoon. Zacromonster, everybody's here. Larry, good morning. Mr. Popper, Bill Hohenst, hello. All right, let's start the session. We have less than 2 minutes to go. I'm kind of curious how's this gonna happen. Are we gonna go a little bit down, or is this it? I'm really curious about this. So, what is happening? What do you guys think? Are we gonna go down more, or what is happening here? Still have time. Field Ghost, hey, the machine. Hello. I know. It definitely eases the FOMO. Don't worry about it. Just listen to my voice. Focus on the charts, and the profits will come. Don't worry. Hey, Ibis, I saw your message there. We'll find the time today or tomorrow. We'll do some ASMR. Yeah, we'll definitely do. Anyway, less than a minute to go. Actually, 30 seconds, everyone. And there's going to be an opening bell at the open just to make everybody wake up. All right, because we need to wake up. So just information in advance to cover your ears. Lower your speakers and do your best, because the opening bell, it's gonna be loud. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's the open. Let's see what's happening. Kind of seeing some struggle here. Wondering a little bit like what this one wants to do. All right, not much. Not much. Going back up there. Okay, repricing. There's actually a nice little 5-minute fair value gap bearish breaker, almost like we could be going lower on this one. Optimal trade entry, if you guys would like to go with this, would have been here. Oh no, not this one. Let's go. Now let's try this. Okay, I wonder if we go down to the 450s. I entered the short. Just for scalping purposes mainly. Let's see how it goes. So there was definitely a nice little entry here on this 5-minute gap. Hey Navab, good to see you. All is good, all is good. Nvidia. What happened with Nvidia? Oh wow, nice little spike there. Nice little spike. Was there some sort of a news release from Nvidia? Maybe there was. I think their low-hanging fruit would be the 450s down there. Kind of wondering if it still wants to go down, or is it just going to hover around here? Would be interesting to see. Oh no, it's just going higher, I think. Let's wait and see. Okay, nothing is moving so far. We're back to square one. Kirk, I'm in a short position. I'm in a small short position, to be honest. Not much volume yet. Luke, what's happening, Luke? So far, to me, it seems like it might want to spike higher. Let me check the 15-minute. There's an order block there. It might want to break the high at 521, which is not good for me, but it is what it is. If we need to, we just go with that. Yeah, I think it just wants to go with that. All the way up, right? Well, my position doesn't look good currently. So we'll see. There could be a squeeze here, short squeeze, right here at the open. So completely repricing up there. Yeah, I'm afraid that that can happen. Pretty much in the cards. Wasn't really expecting it, but what can we do? How you guys are doing? No, I mean I entered to a short, yeah, but now I am basically around break even right now. Nothing much. I'm doing okay. A bit of a slow Monday. Was expecting more, but nothing really happened. Nothing really happened here. Yeah, look at that, man. Does it really want to reprice all the way up? Seems to me that it does. Am I closing down my position? We'll see. Picked up liquidity on both 5-minute gaps. It might be ready to go down now. Not really sure. But I think it will. I don't know. I think everybody just wants to go short on this one to close the gap. That's why it's a little bit tricky. That's why I got tricked too on this. Still nothing. Just hovering here, and I think no proper pullback. Sideways action a little bit. Felt like it wants to go lower, but now it feels like it wants to squeeze up there. Wasn't sure. Yeah. Sopham, what's up? Yeah, this was a risky trade on my end. So far, so good. We'll see. We'll see. Still feels like it might want to go down. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, maybe not. I was too early on this. But I think 450 could be a good draw on liquidity to reprice the gap. That would be a good area to go for. I kind of like that level. Nice. 800. Yeah. That's a good one. Then hold it. Hold on to it. Seems like this one still wants to go lower. Maybe not. If it would start to go lower, it should go down to the 460s then. At least. I know it's a risky position and a risky area to go for, but I think it could. All right, stuck here in the middle. Absolutely stuck here in the middle. right. All right, let's wait. Let's wait and see. I'm still in the position. My entry is at, hold on. My entry is, I gotta make it. Okay, never mind. What's happening with this? Okay, it's going back up there. Maybe it does want to squeeze up there to the 520s. It's definitely an interesting and difficult area, in my opinion. All right, anyway, let's look at gold. Gold is just, oh wow, gold is actually going down a little bit there. Gold is tanking. How is that? Okay, NQ going back up. NQ is going back up there. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it just wants to push higher. Position in a drawdown, almost out. Stop is at 22. It is what it is. Not much I can do with this one. Um, 20. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take it if I must, so I'm just gonna wait. It just wants to go into the 20s, maybe even higher, 25, 30 area to squeeze all the shorts. It is what it is. Yeah, definitely choppy. Yeah, I'm almost at stop out level myself, so not so good at all. The 5-minute bearish breaker is still holding, so until the high of this, which is 21, it is still holding. Although it does look like that for not too long, but it was still holding. I think now is the time that it's going to go higher. What a shame. What a shame. And now it's gonna break. I do have a feeling that it's gonna break now. Maybe not. Is this gonna break or not? Reprice the 1 minute gap here. Still have time until the macro. But it's still not willing to go higher. Jesus. What was this? What was this, everybody? Oh, wow. This was interesting, to say the least. Okay, so it does want to reprice that level. That was a nice flush. That was a very nice flush there. Okay, but at least it's a rejection, so it does count as a rejection. Hey, Kenchuo, what's up? No, I'm still in the trade. I'm still in the trade. But I guess this was just a flush to get everybody. I mean, maybe the target is still up there at the 20s. Not sure about this. What a move. Wow. Nice little sweep there. All right. Let's just be cautious here. That was really something. Currently, I'm in a bit of a drawdown. My entry is around 98. Actually, it's at 498. I'm at break even now, but I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I should close it. I feel like they want to squeeze everybody up there to the 520s. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Kind of interesting. 5-minute doji candle was really something here. But we are at the macro. Not sure, man. This is very tricky here. Moritz is out. I don't know what to think about this market anymore. Technically, we went higher. So I don't even know how this thing actually gone up there so fast. I mean, this was just in a blink of an eye. And after this point, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be looking for a possible short. Still up there. How's the mini? Actually, the mini didn't go up there. The mini didn't take the high yet. So that's amazing. The micro popped up there. The mini is going for it now. There you go. Should be taking it now. I exited my short position. Kirk, I don't know. I'm out from. I was in a short position. I exited. Currently, I have no idea. I have really no idea. I was hoping for something here, but I don't know, man. I got out. Again, the mini didn't take the high at 21. Just saying. I don't know if that counts as anything, but the mini didn't go for it. It did not take the high. Yeah, exactly, Curry Fishbowl. Maybe it's better to switch to paper trading. This price action is a killer. Absolutely. Exactly. This is absolutely mental price action. Even when I'm just looking at the 5-minute charts, like, look at that. Basically, there's nothing on the 5-minute that could be useful for anything. USD pairs are dropping. Except dollar yen. Otherwise, nothing here. And I'm glad I have not copy traded any of my accounts. This small trade was more than enough for me to lose. Yeah, exactly, Antonio. This is I don't want to participate in this. Look at the 5-minute, especially this one at 9:45. And again, don't forget that the mini did not take the swing high yet at 21. So it's still there. The micro popped up there, but the mini didn't. So it's kind of tricky. Yeah, something is happening, definitely, Curry Fishbowl. This is just absolutely by far not normal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at other markets as well, and I really don't want to participate in this. Yeah, look at that. It's just slowly grinding back up there. Oh yeah. It's going. It's gonna take the 21 on the mini. Look at that. That's why it's going up there. If you go to the 1-minute chart, that's what's happening. It wants to take the 21. Right there. Just saying, it wants to go for it. It's close. It's close, but it didn't take it yet. Maybe now. Who knows? Now it took it. All right. Okay, now the move is finished. I mean this move. Now that the mini has taken the 21, and now we might be able to look for some short positions. Is there any prop firm without? Yeah, sure, Cookie. There's MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader. Currently, there's TRADEDAY, but only for limited time with no activation fee. So, TRADEDAY. Which else? TRADEIFY also no activation fee. Cookie. So these are no activation. The cheapest one right now, currently today, is Funded Futures Network with no activation fee, but it's like a buy one get one for free promo, but only until Thursday, I think. So basically, you buy a 50K account for $75 with no activation fee, and you get another 50K account for, I mean, that's gonna be for free. So that makes it $37.50 per account for, I mean, with no activation fee. That's the cheapest one currently in the market. So not that bad, in my opinion, not that bad. All right, so what's happening? Off the chart. All right, see you later, Curry Fishbowl. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, look at the 5 minutes still. There's just nothing. Everybody was so much into the sells, including myself. I wanted to scalp it. It just took me out. So, what can I say? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. This was a very tricky move here. Red for the day. Yeah. Green is, it's, days like this are inevitable. So, oops, I just sneezed. So one thing we can do, and what I'm gonna do actually, is I'm gonna wait for a structure shift again. I will try to look for that 450-ish area. Not because I think it's like a super valid area, but I don't see anything on the upside. Well, actually, there is one level here. The 566 area. But anyway, if it would go lower, I might jump in. Otherwise, if it keeps on pushing higher, especially with some displacement, we could go for that 566 area. If you zoom into this London session level, that could be really something. But look at that. There's no displacement, just absolutely horrendous price action. Went long, closed at the VWAP. Nice, Ed. AD, sorry. Yeah, that's a good move. Look at gold. Oh man. It reached the order block. There was an order block down there. Gold tanked. Nice. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah, I heard about the deal. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, because I'm watching the charts. I heard about the deal. Exactly. Ivan, hey, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, so apparently, I mean, by the way, I mean, no politics or anything, because I don't really care about, and I don't want to comment on politics. But in my understanding, I mean, I heard about the deal, like, Europe is like, Trump is taxing Europe for 15%, everything, right? But at the end, that that tax ratio, I mean, that tax is going to be paid by the consumer, right? Because obviously, for example, automakers, like all the cars that being imported to the US, I mean, the dealerships are going to put that, are going to build it into the price, right? Because in my understanding, I think Trump is thinking that Trump is only saying that the countries, for example, in this case, the European Union is going to eat the tariff. Sorry, not tax, tariff. So that's what he's saying, that they're going to eat the tariff. But in reality, I was reading an article that these tariffs are not going to be eaten. These are going to be, you know, pushed onto the consumer. So the consumer is going to have to pay the extra tariff, for example, by buying a Mercedes, which has been imported from Germany. Just, you know, I'm just saying, no politics or anything. I'm just, I was just reading about this. We are all going to eat cake. All right. So basically, at the end, at this trade war, the consumer is the one who's going to pay big time, not the countries. So Germany is not going to eat the 15% tariff. The consumer is going to eat that tariff at the end, who buys the car from Germany. On Mars. Exactly. That's the goal at the end for everyone. All right. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. Let's see what else is happening here. Currency pairs retracing, pulling back a little bit. Nothing extra. Mansoup, hey, you know the idea is to discourage Americans by... I know. Of course, I heard about that. Yeah. Basically, the idea is to make Americans buy American products. Obviously, yes. I heard about that too. I mean, I was reading about that too. But just mathematically speaking, like the tariff is going to be built into the price at the consumer's end. Just saying. So Germany is not going to pay anything extra. Like technically not eating the tariff. For example, if selling a German car into the US, the consumer is going to pay for that car. So if the US consumer wants to buy a brand new German car in the future, now he has to pay that extra 15%. That is just my understanding. Maybe I understand it wrong. But yes, the idea is obviously to use American products or products with no tariffs, right? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Phil, because yeah, maybe, I don't know. YouTube is what am I listening? I'm listening to some 80s synthwave music, actually modern music, but some synthwave music. You guys don't hear it. It's on a different audio channel. YouTube would be sending me all the emails, but I'm listening to some nice music. I have some playlist. Actually, I was listening to Ozzy Osbourne in the London session. I was looking back to my life, you know. Good morning, Alicia. Hey. Rest in peace, Ozzy. I mean, I liked his music. Wasn't at the top of my list, but I definitely listen to his music sometimes, yeah. And of course, it's always good to hear if there's an alert popping off on the stream, a new subscriber or donation, whatever happens with an alert, or if we play some audio or clip or whatever, it's good for me to hear. But otherwise, I'm listening to some music, you know, chill. This day pattern for you closely resembles September. You better be cautious on this one. And by the way, look at the 1 minute here. This just made a shift. Are you ready to risk it for the biscuit on this shift? Kind of wondering if this was the goal here, then are they going to send it down again? There's a 1 minute gap right here. Are they going to send it down lower? I don't know, right? Okay, I took a short on an evaluation account only, on a cheap Bully account. At 508, definitely the worst entry. So I'm kind of looking for this to go lower, down to like 486-ish area. And that is it. Maybe I take it on an Apex account as well. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just gonna no. One Bully account for now. I don't even know. I have a few. Unmuted me. I'm back on the charts. I never went. I never went away, man. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Very crazy price action. I'm actually surprised that it did not drop yet. So I guess they might just want to continue with the squeeze here. Yeah, it's very very bad. It's definitely not something I would trade on funded accounts right now. Look at that. It's disgusting. It goes higher. Okay. I think it's just want to go higher. Maybe I should just close this trade on the Bully account. Yeah. Yeah, I closed it. Vivian, good morning. How you doing today? Oh, let me close this. Let me delete this here. You know, here's the 500 level. Is this gonna be inverting this area? Kind of wondering. Hold on, let me look for some. I thought I had another evaluation account somewhere that I can trade with. Yeah. Let's see. Disgusting price action, that's for sure. The 5-minute is absolutely barcoding. And the sad thing is that we're already in the silver bullet tower and, you know, it's just not moving. So it's just very bad as it is. It's very bad. Actually, looking at this like an accumulation, it could be just pushing higher, maybe back to that London level up there. Wouldn't be surprised in the 566, who knows. Okay, we're seeing some movement here. Wow. What the? What was this? What was this? Wow. This was absolutely horrendous. Yeah, I don't know. I was like watching, what was this? Is there some news release? I mean, obviously we have that level down there, that 450, but this price action just went down. Like, how much was this? It just went down 35 points in a millisecond. Yeah, I closed, but I reopened another one. So I actually passed 1 and 2 accounts passed, and another one needs around 1300 to pass, and that is it. I passed an Apex account as well. So I passed an Apex and 2 Bully accounts. But otherwise, I'm not trading the funded accounts. Yeah. Trump is talking again. Okay. That's the reason. That could be the reason, right? Yeah, I mean, this is like, wow. Why do I feel like that this one just wants to break above the 27 to squeeze those relative equal highs up there? Just a feeling. No, I traded them one by one. I was full porting them, but only because they are super cheap right now. So currently I had like, I still have a couple of evals on Apex and Bulenox. I bought like 12 yesterday on a Sunday from Bulenox, and I bought like 6 from Apex. So I busted like 3 or 4 since the Sunday open, and I just passed 3. So we'll see. We'll see. I did not copy trade them. I was kind of scalping them, sometimes full porting. We'll see. It's definitely interesting. To see what's gonna happen here on this price action. Still a lot negative delta, more aggressive sellers. That's why I think they might try to push it above that 527 just to squeeze everybody. There's relative equal highs up there, so just gotta be careful, you know. And obviously I didn't even know that Trump was talking, so. Wow. Look at this. Jesus. Okay, this is not a market to trade. It's official now. It's just, it has no use. This market is absolutely untradeable. I guess it's better to focus on the PM session. This is just absolutely, you know. Yeah, this is absolute trash, everybody. I'm not trading the funded accounts. I wasted a couple of accounts at Bulenox and Apex. I passed 3 of them. I'm not going to trade this one on funded accounts. No, thank you. No. This is absolutely no trade for me. So, no. We can observe price action. And we can... How long does Trump is going to speak? I think he just needs to stop speaking now. because there's going to be absolutely no trades to take on this market. No idea of what's happening. Trump live. I'm gonna search for this now. Is this saying something? Meeting with British Prime Minister in Scotland. Okay, never mind. No trades. Yeah. I mean, if you can survive this, then good luck. All right. This is not something to trade. Absolutely horrendous price action. Okay. Maybe it's going down now. Yeah. It's just absolutely crazy. Anyway, let me look at this. Let me look at this market here. What is really going on? Okay. I'm watching the currency pairs as well to see if there is some sort of a logic behind all this. But so far, no logic. No logic behind this at all. Yeah, gold is up there. NQ still holding the position. Yeah, no logic at all. NQ is not moving, just sideways. I don't know what to do. Look at the 1 minute. It's absolutely terrible. It's very bad. There's just nothing to do with this. My funded core account compared to the others. The core account is a good starting account, by the way. I also bought core accounts and pro account. I have pro account as well. I think the core account is good if you're, especially when you're starting out, but also not just for starting out, if to keep it small, just keep your positioning small. It's going to help you a lot. So I think it's a good idea. Absolutely a very good price for an account like that with end of day trailing and no activation fees. So keep that in mind also. So I would say it's a very good, it's a very fair price. Free micros short. I'm not taking a trade on this. I'm not taking a trade. I don't even know if Trump is gonna speak or say anything. This is just not moving, going sideways. Absolutely sideways. Yeah, don't add to your positions. Don't. It's just not worth it at all. Just sideways. Look at that. Unbelievable. Yeah, something like that, Bilkos. What can we do, right? Look at gold. Actually, gold is not looking bad. No structure on the 5-minute to go with, but it's not that bad. And NQ is absolutely unbelievable. Slowly moving higher. Guys, I don't think I want to do anything with this. This is absolutely a crapshoot here. So I'm just going to call it. We had a much better time in London session, but this, this is very bad. So I'm just going to focus on MyFundedTV later. I'll be there in about 48 minutes. So hope to see you guys there. I have some good topics for today. Okay. Some good ideas to talk about. So see you there, and I'll be back for tomorrow London again and for New York. But this here, absolutely, it's a red flag. Do not trade this market. Okay, there's nothing to do. So I'm walking away, and I'll be at MyFundedTV shortly. If you would like to support the channel, I'm sorry that the market is just not giving us anything here, so there's nothing to do. If you would like to support, please use the code TOMSABO for all the prop firms. And now TRADEIFY again. Finally, TRADEIFY acknowledge my code. I know I said I'm not going to promote them, but so far they are not promoting JDON as well that much. So if you'd like some straight to funded accounts with TRADEIFY, the TOMSABO code is working. So thank you so much. And I'll be seeing you at MyFundedTV. And of course, don't forget the other deals as well. And I'll be back for tomorrow too. God bless everybody and stay safe.